What's good, everybody? Happy Monday. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a good day today, y'all. My day is going good. I really can't complain. My day is going good, okay? We are here today to talk about the Married to Medicine Season 12, Episode 14. And the name of the episode is called Med Gala Mishaps, okay? To me, I thought it was an okay episode. It was an okay episode. It was a great season finale. We closed up some things that need to be closed up, but there were some things that we didn't close up. And we got to get to the bottom of it, okay? Torya did her thing at this event, okay? She really did without the help of anybody else. And I feel like that the girls just want to have a problem. The girls just are upset and they just want to have a problem. And I don't blame Toya, okay? But the thing is, with me, listen, I'm a realist, right? I'm a realist, and I have my faves. And there are some people that I like, and there are some people that I don't like. But for me, I'm always going to tell the truth when I come down here, okay? And so I gotta tell the truth. But Toya did her thing last night, okay? So let's go ahead and see who all up in here, and then at the 5-minute mark, we're gonna get started and we're gonna talk about it, okay? Let me go to the top. Okay? And because the thing is, I feel like there's a lot of groupthink when it comes to some of these reality shows. I feel like that a lot of people don't hold their faves accountable, right? Y'all go up for everything that y'all faves do. And also, it's a lot of groupthink. If one person says something, everybody else just running with that. It's so fun, because that's what y'all do to me all the time. Somebody will say something and y'all will come in my comments and tell me, well, that's what they said. What they got to do with me? I said what I said, and they said what they said. That's not going to change my mind. That ain't going to change my mind. You get what I'm saying? I saw the show just like them. You ain't going to change my mind, baby. The thing is, for me, is I feel like what I do know is that I can see stuff before it happened. A lot of y'all is green. But the thing is, I can see a lot of stuff before it happened. And what I saw earlier this season came into fruition. See, some of y'all, y'all just look green. Y'all just look green. Roger said, if my favorite's wrong, I will call them out too. I will call my fave out. But on Married to Medicine, I don't think that I really have a fave. I like Torya, she cool, but I don't know if I really have a fave, right? I like Torya, though. I like Torya. She probably my fave over here. Let me think. I like Simone, too. We'll see. Okay. April Morgan, what's good? Miss Lovely T, what's good? Linda Marshall, what's good? Memory of Sunshine. Declan's donation, what's good? It was all right. The math is mathing. Let me see. Was 2,500 times 6, that's $15,000. That's all they gave it to the event was $15,000. That's all they gave it to the event was $15,000. Declan's donation was good. Miss Stevie got Miss Eugene together. Did you see that? Did you see Miss Stevie got Eugene together? I seen Miss Stevie got upset. Miss Stevie, child, please. Color Me June was good. Oh, Lord, I see where we had it. And Torya, and good boy Torya and her husband only donated wine. Did we need face paint at the party? No, we're going to talk about it. I'm honest, baby. I'm always honest. You don't have to worry about me sugarcoat nothing. If I seen it come on the TV and it happened, we're going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about it. Truth, I'm going to give you my real opinion. And I don't mind telling the truth about what I saw. And that's just the truth. From me. Toya and Eugene conveniently forgot the past 2 years of their contributions, heavily called them out. Okay. But I feel like, this is the thing though, I feel like I've already said that. The thing is, I feel like I've already said that, so why are we rehashing it again? I've already said that heavily called them out, and I already said that Toya was wrong for doing that, and Toya wouldn't have got any money from me. Toya personally wouldn't have got any money from me because she didn't give the past 2 years. I feel like I've already said that. So to act like I haven't said that before is crazy to me. S12, what's good? She did show better half. She's making up for the past 2 years, and she did diddly squat. Right. S12, what's good? And Mela, what's good? Medical is as the scholarship 5K. I thought they raised more than that. And that's what I'm saying. So what Toya was saying was, so I watched What Happens Live. So the event, to get the space, the food and stuff, and I guess to have the people that was painting was $15,000. She said that they only got the $10,000 for the ticket prices, and she said they wasn't able to get more scholarships because they only had a week to get it done. But I don't know how. In my head, we'll get into it. But right now, I'm thinking to myself, if anybody bought any of the art that was there, could they have gave scholarships later on? You get what I'm saying? If anybody had bought any of the art that was there, could they have gave scholarships and stuff later on since the event was already paid for? They paid for the event with the $15,000 that the women collectively gave, right? They got $10,000 worth of scholarships money from the tickets. Where did the money from the art come from? Or maybe she has an update at the reunion. Maybe we never know. We never know until we get there. Thank you for the super chat. Richie Morrison said the gala was tacky as ever, and I felt embarrassed for those two students. 5K, what a joke. 5K is more than what they had. 5K is more than what they had. I don't get it. 5K is more than what they had. The thing is, though, y'all are, but the thing about it is, though, y'all are so used to, we'll get into it, okay? So, again, we are here to talk about Married to Medicine, Season 12, Episode 14, and the name of the episode is called Med Gala Mishaps, okay? So, as we know, the group is back from Jamaica, okay? Now, let's start with Contessa. Let me show y'all, baby, y'all want to talk about the elitism that y'all have over here with the girls on this show? Baby, Contessa is seeing her patients out of an RV van. Okay? It done got so bad for Contessa that they're seeing their patients out of a Sprinter van. Okay? Now, remember, she was traveling around Atlanta filling in spots because she let the office space go, right? Her and Scott let the office space go until they was able to build their office. So she was taking odd jobs here and there. That's what she said, right? Which is what I think is a bad business move, if you ask me, right? Because she risked losing her patients. She risked losing her patients, right? A smart business move would have been for her to keep the space up until the new building was done. And that way the transition would have been easier for her patients, right? It would have been a seamless transition for her patients. Like for me, I'm scared of needles, right? And so when I got to go and give blood or get tested or whatever, you get what I'm saying? I got to go to the restroom and I got to talk myself up. You know what I'm saying? I got to talk myself up. You know, they're going to give you these needles or whatever. They just to get your blood. You get what I'm saying? Or, you know, sometimes you got to go take a urine sample, right? Sometimes you got to take a urine sample. How you going to take a urine sample when you in a goddamn Sprinter van? Right? But she was able to do this and not get called out about it because she is a doctor. But if Torya had did it, she would have been talked about like a dog. She would have been talked about like a dog, especially if Torya had threw a grand extravagant party before the event, right? Especially if Torya would have threw an extravagant party before the event, right? She would have been talked about. But make no mistake, the building was not done at the end of the season. At the end of filming this season, the building was not done. If it was, they would have showed it. And they didn't even highlight it. Rosie Posey was good. She said, what bothers me is that the doctors wanted Torya to fail, which outweighed their desire for the cost. Exactly. That is the thing for me. That is the thing for me. Getting tested for what? For cancer, for tuberculosis, everything that's out there, baby. You got to have a clean bill of health. Thank you for the super chat, cute country guy. He said, I see the chat finally coming around after so long about Miss Stevie. Me and Gabor told y'all, Torya a real one, and her and Bunny kept the same energy on Watch What Happens Live. Salute to a real one. Right, come on, baby. Salute. Okay? Gabor mobile doctors exist and they do routine checks. Isn't Contessa internal medicine? Mobile doctors. She should have never been a mobile doctor. She wasn't a mobile doctor. She turned into a mobile doctor. I'm sure Contessa was doing non-insurance service ketamine injections. Dr. Jackson was never doing the gala from a good place. She wanted to fix her image. Salute! Okay, Torya steered Eugene in the right direction and got himself in his own building, not a closet. Yes, she did. Okay? So then we seen Heavenly and Damon. Now, I thought that they was back from Jamaica. Did we see Damon in this outfit over there when they was in Jamaica? So Heavenly over here making him some food. And she told Damon to go wash his hands. And he said, you don't need to tell me to wash my hands. You don't need to tell me to wash my hands. She said, well, let me talk to you like Torya talked to Eugene. Go wash your fucking hands. It's too much. It's too much. I'm being discussed in your house on the regular. I'm even being discussed in your... Like, why are you so worried about me? That you can't even come and tell your husband to come and get his food without bringing me up. That's why Stevie pissed me off. He focused on hatred for Toya and Eugene and forgot about the charity. Yes, he did, Erica. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Okay? So then we go over here. We got... Oh, shit. I forgot the picture of Jackie and Simone. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get a picture of them real quick. How did I forget them? I know I took a picture of them. Didn't I take a picture of them? Oh, wow. I forgot about them all together. Give me a second. Okay. Let me see. How did you forget them? They weren't doing that no way. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Mm-hmm. I'm here. Give me a second. Watch me work. Now watch me work. Okay? But yeah, I'm always being discussed. Every time you look up my name on your lips. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Here we go. Salute. Okay. So here we go. I got it real quick. Less than a minute. Thank y'all for being so patient. Like the video if you can and hype me up. Hype me up. I hype me up. Hype me up. I think that's how the song goes. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me pull it up. Here we go. Okay. So we got Dr. Jackie and Simone. Okay. Now, Dr. Jackie Scrubs, I really like Dr. Jackie Scrubs, y'all. I really like Dr. Jackie Scrubs. Her scrubs look really, really nice. I do like them. Okay. Now, they talk about the couples trip. They said that they never ended the couples trips with the couples being separated. Okay. Now, I think that Toya and Eugene were trying to focus on how people in the friend group could help each other and support one another in their relationships. That's why I think that they separated the couples, right? Because remember, Torya was asking Simone how could she help her in her relationship? How could she help her? Like, how can she support her in, not talking so crazy to her husband, right? What could they do in the group to help her not talk crazy to her husband? How can she support her in that, right? And so that's what I think they was focused on, okay? But Simone said that Cecil told her that Curtis really gave it to King. Really gave King the business, okay? Said that Curtis told King that his house was not in order, and that's why you haven't had a baby, okay? Jackie said that she was embarrassed, that they hadn't done anything that was out of order, and they couldn't get pregnant. Oh, baby, but there were. Y'all did do some stuff out of order, okay? First of all, it seems like Curtis was not honest with you about wanting to have another child, or at least at the timeline that he wanted to have another child, right? And he also cheated. He didn't want Jackie to become a mother, right? He didn't want Jackie to become a mother. Jackie was a 2-time cancer survivor, and he couldn't give this woman a child, not even one child. That seemed to be her life purpose. That was her dream. She wanted to be a mother. Right? And you can give this woman a child. And to me, that's a deal breaker for me. Right? This is something that I want. I cannot compromise on this. Right? We don't have to stay in the high rise. We can go live in a mansion somewhere. We don't got to live in Florida. We can live in Atlanta. You get what I'm saying? We can go and live whatever. But to me, there are just non-negotiables. And a child for me is one of them. That is, Curtis already got him a child. Dr. Jackie wanted her a child. And he told her no. I thought that we got past that. Well, shit, how we going to get past it? I done had cancer twice, right? She done had cancer twice. It seems that this is what Jackie is. To me, I just feel like when I remember seeing that scene, it seemed like that was, and Jackie had some good work, baby. Didn't she look good? Don't she look way better now than she did back in the day? But to me, it just seemed that that's all Jackie wanted in life. And he was so selfish to not give that to his wife. He couldn't do that for his wife, not one child. Not one child, at least, shit, how old, 18? At least let's adopt the fourth grader, a 9-year-old, so we can do it for the next 9 years. At least give her that. Okay? Jackie said that there are comments about women's health that men should be careful of making, and I couldn't agree myself. Okay? She said that she reached out to Quad and apologized, and she want to take her and King out and apologize to them. Okay? The Quad has been very unforgiving in the past, and so they don't know how she will receive it. Okay? He told her no on TV. Yes, he did. Curtis seems suffering. He do Tress Love. And Tress Love, he not even fine enough to be sitting up here telling the motherfucker no. Ugly motherfucker. I just get mold on the face or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Cold-blooded. Curtis can't say a damn thing to me after parading that side piece through the world's busiest airport. She needs to be careful on the comments she makes. Yes, she do, Tiffany G. Tiffany, let it be known. Let it be known. Okay? Then they get to talk about the Med Gala, okay? This year, the Med Gala will be giving money to medical students who can't afford the debt, okay? Jackie says that she wants to protect the integrity of the Med Gala. We're going to talk about protecting the integrity of the Med Gala later on, okay? But she said that there was over 100 messages between the women. And one of the things that they had an issue with was that the founders were Jackie and Torya. And Torya said that she would take that off, okay? And then they said that Torya didn't include Angel, Mimi, and Brandy, and she still wanted them to contribute, right? Jackie was the one who said that she wanted them to contribute, not Torya, okay? Now, Torya said on Watch What Happened Live, all she said was that those girls wasn't the founders, that it was her and Jackie's idea. And Torya, this is why I got to call you out on it, baby. I must say this. I got to say this because I'm fair. Torya, you wasn't a founder either. You wasn't a founder either. Shit, from what the people say, you only donated a bottle of wine the first year, and the second year you didn't put in jack shit nothing, right? So you being a founder kind of got an asterisk by it, right? But it seems like that y'all have a Med Gala committee or a Med Gala planning board, and each year y'all have rotating hosts, meaning there's someone in the group hosted each year, and y'all decide who the money will go to. So that doesn't make you just a host this year. And I guess you were founder because you donated some wine, but you kind of got an asterisk. You kind of got an asterisk by your name, mama. Because the first year, Jackie, I didn't really finish the season, the first season they did the Med Gala, but I believe it was Jackie. She hosted the first season. And then the second season was Phaedra. And then this is your turn. That's it, that's all. That's it, that's all. Right? But, you know, with the founders and people coming in, no, they're not founders, but they should still be a part of the committee, right? You should be able to add people inside the committee. But to me, I really do think that y'all girls really, and Contessa's not an OG either, but I really do think that y'all value yourselves as OGs. And if we're talking about OGs, Heavenly is not included. How the fuck we gonna grandfather Heavenly in? Heavenly is not an OG. Right? I don't have no gray area. It's black or white. Either you was here season 1 or you was not. Right? Heavenly is not an OG. It's only 4 OGs. Torya, Simone, Jackie, and Quad. Them are the founders. Heavenly is not, she's a founder of the Med Gala. So, okay, we get it, okay? Then we over here with Mimi and Steve, child. Baby, when I tell you I am sick of them. Baby, I'm sick of them. I'm tired of it. Okay? Mimi don't cook at all. Mimi don't cook at all, baby. Mimi asks Steve, do he eat sugar and spaghetti? Did he eat sugar in his spaghetti? Bitch, you don't know what this man eating? Y'all been married for 11 years? You probably don't know what his stuff is. Hey, my bad. Okay. But you know, Candy put sugar everywhere. Candy put sugar in her broccoli. Candy put sugar in her macaroni and cheese. Candy put sugar in her. No, okay. Now here they is over here crying about Stevie Jr. again. They're over here crying about Stevie Jr. Child. Okay, so I gotta talk about what I saw on the camera. Okay, if it show up on the TV, I feel like I'm not doing my job unless I talk about it. So if you're sensitive, leave. Okay, I think that it is hard for y'all to come to terms with little Stevie being used as a storyline, right? It's hard for y'all to come to terms with that, but that's what it is. People try to connect with you by pulling at your heartstrings. And that is exactly what Mimi and Steve are doing, right? Even with Mimi at the reunion, y'all got Mimi crying, talking about Stevie being autistic is something I'm going to have to deal with every day of my life. Yes, bitch, you are. He's your son. So you're going to have to deal with him for the rest of, you're going to have to deal with him for the rest of his life.
Yes. Yes.
You're going to have to deal with it. What you didn't want the baby to make it? Unless he go or you go, you will have to deal with him. Now, you don't have to, and that's what I think the problem is. I really think that the issue with Mimi is that Stevie doesn't fit into her perfect world, and she don't want him. She don't want him. And listen, I have a sister with a son that is special needs, baby. Some people, listen, I think that y'all think that is harsh, but the truth of the matter is, baby, people got regular kids that they don't want. People got regular kids that they don't want, baby. It happens. I'm telling you, Dominique Marciano, baby, they had a baby with no arms, baby, and they shipped that baby off. Shipped the baby off. I'm telling you, it happens. Mimi needs therapy. Mimi needs therapy, but this is a storyline. This is a storyline, okay? Now, we have seen, this is the issue for me. We have seen other kids on this show that are on the spectrum. We've seen other kids on the show that's on the spectrum, and it wasn't made a storyline, right? We just looked at the child and seen what was going on, and we all collectively looked and seen what was going on.
Something don't look right over here.
Something don't look right over here. And we just kept it moving. Simone and Cecil got Miles on this camera looking crazy than a motherfucker. And Simone ain't shed one tear. Simone ain't cried. He was even on Watch What Happens Live last night looking crazy as a motherfucker camera all in his face. He's looking all cockeyed. Please. Child, please. Come on now. Stuttering. Andy asking the man to didn't do nothing. Took the boy 10 years to graduate college. Simone ain't shed one tear. Okay? So, listen. I'm just saying. Okay? Mimi at home cooking. And Stevie's over there cradling Stevie Jr. like he a motherfucking baby. Okay? Stevie is over there cradling Stevie Jr. like he a motherfucking baby. Okay? Baby, Stevie Jr. can run. He can feed himself. He can hit. Why is Steve over here rocking him like a motherfucking baby? Every time we see Steve interacting with this child, he is being baby. Even at the what's the name of it? The family reunion. Even at the family reunion, he got this big ass baby up holding him like he a motherfucking toddler. And I got another question since it came across the screen. Why in the fuck does Stevie Jr. got on the diaper? Why the fuck does Stevie Jr. got on the diaper? And I'm not being funny. Okay? I'm sure Stevie can go to the restroom by himself. Maybe he could hit, he could eat by himself. Stevie can go to the restroom by himself. I'm not being funny. They talked about organized sports. They talked about how they wanted him to play basketball, but it was too slow for him. If you keep babying him, he's not going to learn or have a will to do stuff on his own. Just because he's autistic does not mean that he's handicapped. My nephew, for example, he has a severe case of cerebral palsy. He cannot do anything for himself. Stevie Jr. can feed himself. Stevie Jr. can talk. Stevie Jr. can hit. Stevie Jr. around here playing basketball. Stevie Jr. can go to the restroom. Stevie Jr. can go to the restroom. At least at home, he can go to the restroom. I'm sorry. Okay? Thank you for the super chat, Yvette. She said, your commentary is always better than the show. Oh, thank you so much. Esquire Her, what's good? She said, I'm late, but I'm sad. Hi, y'all. Thank you for the super chat, Esquire Her. I appreciate it. Jerry, I thank you for the super chat. Mimi should have aborted that mission if she knew he was going to write the. Oh my God! Now, Jerry, now you wrong for that. I don't believe in that. Thank you for the super chat. Good boy, you do not know everything regarding the child's. Listen, let me tell you something, Richie Morris. He can hit. He can eat. He want a toy and stuff. So I'm just from what I'm seeing is I feel like the baby. He look like he over there being baby. That's what I see on the screen. To me, I feel like he over there being baby. Okay. He just seemed like he being baby to me. Okay. Now they said that his relationship with Savannah has improved. The kids was gonna fight whether he was autistic or not, baby. The kid was gonna fight. That's what kids do. If they was autistic or not. Okay. I'm more worried about Savannah's relationship with the parents. Right? How is her mental health? Does Savannah feel like that she can't do things, right? Or there are things that she wants to do, but she feels like she can't do them because y'all are spending too much time with Stevie, because she shouldn't feel that way, right? And are y'all spending too much time on Stevie and not enough time with Savannah? Yeah, Savannah should not have to deal with Stevie like to that magnitude, and y'all send her off. But are y'all sending Stevie off so Savannah can spend quality time with y'all one-on-one? Right? We see Stevie with both parents in the house. I want to see Savannah with both parents in the house at some point by herself. I want to see Savannah, and because I'm telling you, when you have to spend a lot of time with some kids, with the special needs kids, the other kids can feel neglected. And I'm sure she liked it at grandma's house. But I want Savannah to feel the love of her mother and father at the house by herself too. Okay? Thank you for the super chat, cute cousin guy. He said the real question is it the same one from last time based on how Mimi's acting? What? Oh my God. Dr. Jackie's over 60. I think now she can expect it. Little Stevie probably runs the house, but the therapist sessions will help. Right? Present and communicative is also important. Right. No one else probably wants to deal with the boy. Estelle, Siri, baby, there are centers that you can drop him off at that will help you. And nobody else probably wants to deal with the boy. I'm sure they have family members that can deal with him. I had to learn how to feed my nephew in a tube. He couldn't swallow. I had to learn how to put the tube, how to set the tube up to feed him through his stomach. And so I feel like that. I think that's easy to say for people who don't have a special needs child in their family. But when you have a special needs child in your family, I'm pretty sure y'all probably don't have it. But if y'all have a sister or a brother with a special needs child, you're going to learn how to take care of that child, right? If you are a grandparent and you have a special needs grandparent, you're going to learn how to take care of that grandchild. You get what I'm saying? I think that's easy to say for people who don't have a special needs a person in their family. But coming from somebody who has it, you learn. Thank you for the super chat, Joe Mill. He said, is it me or is Mimi picking up Torya's storyline? Is it me or is Mimi picking up Torya's storyline with a little taste of disease added to it? Oh my God, what are you talking about? Let me know. And there are waiting lists. Trust me, I know their coin is different from mine, but I've been on the waiting list for ABA for my son for over a year now. Oh, yeah, you do. I forgot you told me that, Trust, like you have a special needs son. Not every family member is the same and will help. Not every family member is the same. Not every family member is the same. My friend's son is severely autistic. I had a hard being around for 45 minutes. It's hard. My head goes off to me and Steve. Sorry for the repeat sentence. You good. Okay. Then we got Steve in the confessional. You got Steve in the confessional telling Mimi, we need you and you're a great partner. And you are the fuck up. The fuck up. It's fake. It's fake. They just trying to come off like the perfect couple and the perfect marriage. I'm not buying it. I see through it. It's fake. It's fake. I see stunt queen all over it. I'm sorry. And I know that y'all feel sorry because thank you, V. Smith. I know I'm not alone. It annoys me. Listen, I'm telling you. Listen, I know a stunt queen when I see one. They trying to pull in my heartstrings, it ain't gonna work. He giving her what she asked for. Right. No. He know what she. Okay, we gonna do this. Yeah. He ain't supporting her. He's showing off for the cameras, child. She don't even know if that man eats sugar in her spaghetti, child. Girl. See how y'all do? I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I can't stand me and Stephanie. Thank you, Shane. Yes, bitch. Oh, Miss Stephanie. 3 stunt queens. And they are good Judies at best, right? I said the same thing, performative. Heavily at that 2.0, I wouldn't even give them that. I won't give them that, okay? Now we got Toya and Eugene. Okay? Eugene has moved into his new office space. Okay? We're in a new office space. It's close to the house. So it will take him 20 minutes to get there and 20 minutes to get home. So he'll be closer to the house. Okay? Now Torya is on edge because she said that she has been arguing with the girls all morning. Okay? Torya looked like she went through it, ain't? Baby Torya looked like she had been over there fighting, baby. Okay? Now while Torya was talking to Eugene, they also had a scene with Mimi and Big Heavy. Okay? Mimi saying that they're supposed to have a 501c and this and that and this and that. Girl, you didn't say any of that last year when you and your husband was brown nosed and trying to make y'all way into the group. I see you. I see you, Mimi. Okay? They said that the leadership is wrong. Said that they asked Torya about what was going on. She wasn't responding, and they don't think that it's wrong to ask questions and ask for Torya to be transparent if they gave money. Okay. Now I do understand what Heavenly is saying. I do understand what she is saying. But the thing here, the issue at hand, I'm Team Torya. The ladies want the event to fail. They want Torya to fail.
Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that.
They want her to fail. She said that she tried to be open every time she tried to talk to them. She was met with disrespect. She was cursed out and she was demeaned. And they was telling her that she didn't know what she was doing. They rolled that beautiful pink footage and she is correct. Heavenly got up. Fuck the Med Gala. Right? They literally showed a text message of Heavenly saying, you have taken us to an all new low. This is what they were sending this girl. Over 100 messages. That is harassment. Okay? And for me, Torya, I feel like Torya is like me. She's from around the way like me. So now that I know that y'all want me to fail, I'm not giving y'all the location of the gala until the day of, because you dirty bitches might come and try to sabotage my event or my progress, right? Anything she says or do isn't going to be enough anyway. So I don't blame Torya for holding the details close to her and guarding them, because the women, if you don't, the women would have a chance to come in and try to undermine you. And I would not give them the chance to try to. The only reason why the event went on without a hitch is because the girls did not have a chance to come in and undermine what she was doing. That's the only reason why it went off without a hitch. They would have tried to sabotage the event. And Torya has been around for a while. She knows how it go. That's exactly what they would have done. That is exactly what they would have done. I don't want to hear shit about them not wanting the event to fail, because we watched them last year. They wanted Phaedra to fail. Heavenly was beaming last year when they didn't raise the $100,000. And Phaedra said, I'll pay the rest of the money. She had this fly and shady like smile about it. Like, you really, oh, Phaedra, that's so beautiful that you would do that, Phaedra. You really gonna do it? Even when Phaedra wrote the check, Heavenly came down and talked shit about it. So yes, they wanted her to fail. They wanted Torya to fail. And Jackie talking about the integrity of the Med Gala, this is the bullshit that y'all do. Acting like 2,500 gonna kill y'all, right? And shading each other in the efforts. It's horrible. This is nigga shit. Don't nobody want to see no nigga shit. Y'all are supposed to be doctors and doctors' wives and pulled up. This is something I would not want to be a part of. This is nigga shit. Y'all only giving $2,500. And I'm not saying that it ain't really no money. I'm just saying, like, this is nigga shit. Y'all are her, like, yeah, we want reality TV and it's supposed to be entertaining, but girl, let's not do this for the Med Gala. Like, this is supposed to be a serious event. And y'all wanted this girl to fail. So I don't blame Torya for not being transparent. Okay? So she told us what she told him later on. We're going to get there in a minute, okay? Next, we over here with Simone, Dr. Simone and Cecil. Okay? Dr. Simone and Cecil, and they got Miles. I got Radio and the Easter Bunny over here, child. Easter Bunny Jr., okay? Now, to me, I could be wrong, but I feel like they shot this scene after the episode aired with Simone and Michael. I don't feel like that this was shot during the season. I believe that they shot this episode. I believe that they shot this episode after that. I believe that they probably asked Bravo, can we go in and reshoot this scene because this was a lot on the family, right? Simone and Michael apologized to each other. Now, I didn't realize that Michael said that he apologized for cussing at Simone. I didn't realize that Michael had cussed at Simone. Did he cuss at Simone? If he did, what did he say? If he did, what did he say? Come to me, June. What's good, my nigga? What's good, my Houston nigga? She said, did you watch what happened? I did see it. When is Torya and Greg moving in? Radio. Yes, that's what Miles is. Radio. Tacky, Torya, and Eugene Bush. Wow. When is Toya and Greg moving again? Toya and Greg. Wow. Okay. They apologized to each other. Cecil said that he was wrong for not supporting Simone, but he didn't apologize though. Okay. Simone on Watch What Happens Live said that Michael now has 2 jobs. Okay. So he cursed in the conversation, but not directly at her. Oh, Shannon, that to my mama, that would have been cussing her out. My mom would have called her cousin and said, he cussed me out. That's what my mama could be dramatic like that. That's where I get it from. Same, it was a pickup scene to clear it. That's what I feel like as lover. That's what I feel like. Me too. Did anybody know whatever happened to the seasonal best friend of this woman, best friend? How Dr. Simone was jealous? What? Did anybody know whatever happened to seasonal best friend on his woman? Oh, Cecil's, you must have talked to the phone. Did anybody what happened to Cecil's best friend of this woman, best friend? How Dr. Simone, they said that Tammy was a stud. That's what I heard. I don't know. I never seen the picture of it, but they said that Tammy was a stud. So they said they wasn't sleeping together. Your mama messy. Gigi, watch how you hold my mama now. Watch how you hold my mama now. Go play with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm sensitive about mine, baby. Mine can't do no wrong. My mama tough, baby. Watch how you hold my mama. I'm just playing. Are they cursing their mamas in Spain? Right, Kiki H. Yeah, she was a stud. Yeah, they said that she was a stud. They said that she was Dr. Contessa. Stud that went over there and bought some titties. How dreadful. So I want Dr. Contessa to live in her truth and be free. Okay? So it's the day of the Med Gala. Okay, let me see. Let me get my picture. Hold on. It's the day of the Med Gala. Okay? The theme is living art. Okay? There was art all around the venue. They had artists actually there drawing and painting at the event. Okay? Torya said that she asked the ladies to wear living art to go along with the theme. Okay? She said that the core group, right? That means her, Jackie, Simone, Heavenly, Quad, and Contessa. They gave $2,500 apiece, and that paid for the gala. So that's $15,000. Okay? She said that they got $10,000 in ticket sales, and that was $5,000 in scholarships for 2 people. Now let me get my calculator out, Toya, because let me see. Let me get my calculator out and see how can we. Okay, so we got $10,000 divided by 150. Okay. Let me make sure. Let me see. $10,000 divided by 150. It was $150, right? That's only 66 tickets. Okay, so yeah, 10,000. That's about right. Because I'm about to say, girl, I ain't see that many people up in there. All right. Okay. The newbies ended up buying tickets to the event. Okay. The newbies ended up buying tickets to the event, and Mimi and Steve did nothing. Okay? Now, Contessa is at home getting ready. Instead of her talking about seeing the patients in their goddamn van, she over there at home talking about Torya.
Loser!
Loser. She said that they asked Torya, what does she need them to do? And Torya said, all y'all need to do is give your money. All you need to do is give your money. So my thing is, why is that seen as a negative? Why is that seen as a negative? Don't worry about nothing. Show up. Don't stress. Right? Don't worry about it. I got it, baby. Just, you know what I'm saying? You paid your money. You don't got to worry about nothing. I don't need you to do nothing. Just show up looking like wearable art. Right? Just show up. Why is that so upsetting? Have y'all ever had somebody who feel like they know how to do something? I got a friend who can't cook. Right? And she, every time we be trying to have an event or something, she's like, y'all need me to, no, we don't, just show up, baby. Just show up. You ain't got to bring nothing, baby. Just show up. In the Medicaid van, baby, shout out to Kyle. Right? Baby, just show up. You ain't got to show up, baby. You ain't got to do nothing, Contessa. You ain't got to do nothing, Contessa, baby, because if you did something, baby, y'all would have been, baby, it would have been, y'all would have fucked up the macaroni and cheese. Right? If I would have asked y'all to make the wings and stuff for me, maybe the wings would have still been frozen. Y'all would have fucked the event up. I don't trust y'all like that. Right? I don't need y'all to be, I don't want y'all to do anything because y'all want me to fail and I don't trust y'all like that. I don't need y'all to do nothing. Can we at least agree to Torya has a reason to not want y'all to do anything? Y'all want me to fail. Y'all want this event to be a fail, and y'all will try to sabotage the event. They will. They will. Okay? And I also believe that Contessa is over here mad because I believe that she also over here mad because Eugene didn't rent no spot from her.
Got it. Okay.
I don't share nothing.
And Eugene was in his office before the end of the season. And you over there riding around in a Medicaid van like that. But I love the queen though. I do love the queen. Okay? Okay, so the gala gets started. Baby, the room is full. Baby, the room looks beautiful. Baby, give it up.
Come on, give it up! Give it up! Give it up! Give it up!
Give it up, baby. This was the best Med Gala. Tell the truth, Tammy. Come on, give it up, baby. It's you, baby. It's Toya. It's you, baby. Okay? Eugene had on a replica of the Fresh Prince Inside Out blazer. Toya had paint on her face. Toya, I gotta be honest with you, mama. Your dress didn't really give mistress of ceremony. Your dress didn't really give mistress of ceremony or wearable art. I mean, yeah, you did have your face painted, but was it wearable art? It wasn't. I mean, it was art on your face, but the dress wasn't giving wearable art. I mean, the thing is, though, I don't think that, I guess y'all was trying to give Met Gala Meet Atlanta, but it was no, I mean, I don't think that Rico Chappelle. I don't think Rico Chappelle can really give. You wasn't really giving Toya, and I like you, but I'm gonna hold you accountable though. For you to be the mistress of the ceremony, you were supposed to show up and show out. You were supposed to show in and show out. Okay? Nope, it didn't. It gave shit. Did Toya let little Stevie paint her face? Oh, baby, would have been painting all in her motherfucking eyes. Please. Please. Would have been painting all in her motherfucking eyes. Okay? Jackie looked cute. It's really hard to, and Jackie looked cute. Simone and Cecil, they looked really, really nice. Simone and Cecil look nice. Simone kind of looked on theme. Okay? Now, Mimi and Miss Stevie came in. Mimi dress looked cute. I didn't like the Aladdin hair. I don't like the hair. I didn't like the hair. Steve, I think that Steve think that he fit. Steve think that he fit, but I don't like the body shape. Yes, you do, Ali. Yes, you do. I don't like the body shape, but Mimi shouldn't have worn an outfit. It didn't flatter her body. My God. Torya isn't overspending if her husband doesn't say so. Everyone else do. They have someone to retire them left my, but I've always hated no women like Torya. Baby, see, CW, we about to get into it, baby. We about to get into it. 1 week for preparation. Did they show Angel? I don't recall seeing her. Sasha Bernadette showed her, but she wasn't nothing to look at. Okay. So Mimi dress was cute. Steve, a mess. Okay. Steve was a mess. Okay. And they came in. Thank you for the super chat, Joe Mill. He said, where was the wearable art? It was given plain Jane from Athens. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Okay. Okay. So Mimi and Steve, remember, they came in. They didn't even have no tickets, baby. They told the woman that they was guests of Jackie Walters.
Come again?
Come again? Y'all guessed of who? So y'all came to disrupt the event. Y'all came to disrupt the event. And if y'all don't like Eugene and Torya, just say it. So y'all came to run to disrupt the event. Okay? Steve said that when he said that he wasn't donating, he wasn't told that he needed to buy a ticket to attend. That's bullshit. What gala do you think that you're going to and you don't need a ticket? What gala do you think that you're going to and you don't need a ticket? Better yet, why did you tell them that you came in under Jackie? Y'all came in to undermine Torya in her efforts. Mimi said that it was personal. Yes, personal from y'all. It was personal from y'all. See, I've been telling y'all since episode 1. I've been telling y'all since episode 1. I've seen it already. I've seen the play. Y'all let people play in y'all face. Y'all not gonna play for my face. They're not gonna play in my face. I've been telling y'all since episode 1. Where my homegirl got the table. Nah, baby. She probably got a table, but you gonna need $150 to get in this motherfucker. Right? So this is Jackie fault. You did. Thank you, Nacho Twins Mama. They had a bulk wing bag from Sam's. Hey, baby, that's what the $15,000 got the people. We had to pay real artists to get in this motherfucker. Okay? Shit. And we had to pay real artists to get in this motherfucker. Shit. I had to make sure. Dina, I had to make sure that I gave my kids $1,500 for their 4.0 and 3.5 GPA. Shit. For all my work and my efforts, I gotta take home something for myself. I'm just playing Torya. I don't know if you did that. I don't think that you did that, Torya. I'm just bullshit. Okay. So what happened was they ended up talking to Eugene. Okay. And Eugene, and Steve said, you are aware that I gave $5,000 last year. Yeah, you did. And it must have really set you back because you keep bringing it up. You gave $5,000 last year. Why'd you bring it up this year? And so Eugene said, yeah, you did. But last year's price is not this year's price. Last year's price is not this year's price. Did it really set you back that you got to keep on bringing it up? Eugene touched the man on the shoulder and baby said, last year's price is not this year's price. Now, how y'all saying Miss Stevie wore Eugene out, baby, I didn't see it. Because when Eugene put their hand on their shoulder and said, yeah, but last year's price not this year's price, I was like, not over here, baby. Not over here, baby. Thank you for the super chat, CW. She said they really didn't care about helping the med students, but want to convey black excellence. Tell the truth, CW. Tell the truth, CW. Let's tell the truth. Let's tell the truth. And the thing is, this bitch gonna go to the reunion still on this shit? Bitch, you was wrong. You were wrong. But we gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. Why does Stevie want a problem so bad? Baby, that's the stunt queen, Kiki. That's the stunt queen. Eugene was being suspect. Steve wanted an issue. Yes, he did. Sweat Canal said, thank you for the super chat. She said, we the people are not excusing me and Steve bad behavior. Steve, don't tell us what was, tell us what is. Don't tell us what was, baby. Tell us what's now. Shout out to the iconic Nene Leakes. I don't think that I have done a live where I haven't quoted the iconic Nene Leakes. That's why, you know, she got to be she do got to be in it. She on my Mount Rushmore. Okay. And so they ended up paying for a ticket. And Mimi said that she wanted to make sure that the money went directly to the scholarship fund because she didn't want to help Toya at all. She wanted Toya to fail. She wanted Toya to fail. Okay? Heavenly came in. She looked cute. She must have had on her best Skims outfit because maybe she was giving shape. Well, she probably will fuck all over some Skims. She had on her best girdle. You know what I'm saying? Heavenly looked good. You know, I love her updo. She looked good. She looked real shapely. Heavenly looked good. But she was not dressed on theme. Okay, I don't think that none of the girls, the only two people that was dressed on theme was Brandy and Contessa. But I think that Jackie looked cute. Mimi probably was dressed on theme. She gonna have to tell me what she was given. Was she given a receipt? I don't know. Her dress was cute, but I don't think that she dressed on theme. At least I couldn't see it. Oh, Simone dressed on theme. Heavenly looked cute to me. Heavenly looked cute to me. I love the updo. You know what I'm saying? She had on a good girdle. As a couple, Brandy and Shamar shut shit down. They was the best dressed by far. Okay? Contessa looked a mess. Contessa looked a mess. She looked like she had on a Tina Turner wig. And when I say Tina Turner, I'm not talking about Private Dancer era. I'm talking about Ike and Tina Turner and the Ikeettes. Right? She was giving Ike and Tina Turner and the Ikeettes. No, wait a minute. Didn't Heavenly say that Scott used to... She was trying to give us a sign. Contessa was trying to give us a sign. Contessa was giving Tina Turner. Contessa was giving Tina Turner. That wig was toe up. Oh, Contessa. Girl, you looked a mess. Call it nut bush. It do. Stop. I'm serious. She probably was giving us a sign. This nigga over here beating on me. What Katie Ronna say? Meanwhile, this nigga putting his hands on me. That man beat my ass. Shout out to K. Michelle, baby. Okay? So, Steve won't let it go. Miss Stevie won't let it go. She looking for a moment. Okay? She looking for a moment. Okay? He tells Eugene that he didn't like how his entry played out. And he felt like that he was singled out. Well, you was singled out because you didn't buy a ticket. You was singled out, my nigga, because you didn't buy a ticket. Okay? Eugene said that Torya kept trying to explain what was going on, and she kept getting shut down. Okay? And see, this is the thing, baby. This is the thing, baby, because the line is moving.
The line is always moving.
The line is always moving. This is the thing. So Eugene is a bitch for coming to Damon and letting him know that Heavenly was crossing the line. Right? He was not coming to Eugene trying to protect Torya. Heavenly was literally crossing the line. She attacked their marriage. She attacked their finances. She was talking about Eugene, right? Even when she talked about her leaving her purse at the restaurant, it turned into Eugene having a little dick. My man dick bigger than your man with his little stuff, right? That is crossing the line because Torya has not said anything about Damon. And the only time somebody said anything about Damon, he tried which was Sweet Tea, and I'm going to keep saying it again. The only time somebody said anything about Damon, he went and tried to fight the husband. And if you can't admit that, we're just not being honest. You're just not being honest. The line is moving, right? Because Eugene can't come and talk to Damon because it's women's business. But Steve can come and talk to Eugene about women's business. The Med Gala is women's business. If you don't like Toya and Eugene, just say that. If y'all mad that Toya's husband retired her and she's kept, just say that. Just say that. She working that man into the ground. That man ain't said nothing about being worked into no ground. What he actually came out and said was, she makes more money than me. That's what he actually came out and said. She came out and said the nigga is a geek. The nigga is a geek. The nigga love to go to work. Since I met the nigga, he only took one day off for work. But she running the nigga into the ground. I can't take it. I can't take it. Okay? Torya said that Mimi listened to everything that she said. And then she said that she was out, okay? And she didn't want to buy a ticket. None of that would have happened if she just bought a ticket. And so now Steve is saying, well, I don't address women I talk to the men. I'm letting you know what happened though. It's women's business. You over here talking about women's business, and let me inform you on what was happening. And see, the thing is, Steve like to go for bad, right? He think somebody gonna back down for him because he was a practice player in the NFL. And so Torya was like, well, just take that shit in the back. Take that shit in the back. Take it in the back. And so Steve went on to say that they were going to come in and buy some art, but they made them buy a ticket.
Nigga, please.
Nigga, please. I can't stand when people do shit like that. I can't stand when people do shit like that. You had already said and was adamant that you weren't going to contribute. So now all of a sudden you was going to come in, since they made you pull out your, and you didn't even pay for it, baby. Your wife paid for it. We seen her pull out her phone and pay for it with Apple Pay. You didn't even pull it out. So now all of a sudden y'all was going to buy some art, but you're not going to buy no art now because she made you pay $300 for $250 tickets? Girl, please. They tried to embarrass him. No, Color Me June. What would have been embarrassing is if Mimi and Steve would have came in without paying for nothing. They just would have came in and disrespected the whole event. That would have been embarrassing. But if you're gonna come in here and you don't want to support, you're gonna come in here and I'm gonna make sure you support when you walk in the door. That's the whole game. You're gonna come in here and you're gonna want to talk shit and not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna make sure you support as soon as you enter the door. As soon as you enter the door. Okay? So then he said there are people who can come in and buy all of the art off the wall. Could you? Could you? Because if you could, your wife wouldn't be so overwhelmed with your child. Your wife wouldn't be so overwhelmed. She would have 24-hour care at the house. This woman complaining about leaving work and having to come home and deal with her child. She would have 24-hour care for her child at the house. So if you can come and see, don't do the big money talk with me. If you had money where you could buy every picture or every motherfucking piece of art on the wall, your wife would have an easier life. She would be sitting up on the passenger seat with her feet kicked up like Toya. Or Summer Walker. She would be a princess somewhere. But she ain't. She got to go out there and work. So don't try to play the money game that you can buy everything in here because your wife is miserable. Your wife is miserable. I'm not at home in my own home. Shit. Listen, I am alone at the crossroads. Let's talk about it, baby. Your wife is stressed out that she have to go to work and come home. Let's not play the money game. Because if you can pay for everything in here, help your wife. What they say, happy wife, happy life. Show me you appreciate her. Don't tell me you appreciate her. Show me you appreciate a practice player. Show me you appreciate it. Don't get into the confessional and I love you and we miss you and you are so needed. You are so wanted. You are loved. You are important. You important. Show me. The woman is stressed out. Every time we look at her, she crying. Okay? This is the thing. I feel like Steve is a bitch. I saw him and Mimi play from episode 1 of this season. He wanted to come in and disrespect Torya and Eugene. And they're trying to pick on Eugene. And he's trying to pick on Eugene specifically because he thinks that he's low-hanging fruit. And to me, you look like a straight-up bitch. If you really wanted to come in and spend some money, he would have did that night. If he wanted special treatment. He wanted special treatment. And he in a confessional talking about something. You don't want to give a person, you made a person pay $300 when they could have paid $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. Give the $20,000, Big Mama. She gave $10,000 in scholarships. Why didn't you match it? Let's put our differences aside for a day of charity, shall we? Why didn't you match it? Why didn't you match it? If you would have matched it, matter of fact, if you would have doubled it, that would have showed me that you was big dog. I get you know what I'm saying? If you would have stopped the speech and came on stage and said, Toya, you did a good job. You did a good job, and I'm going to let you finish. But they gave you 10,000. I'm going to give y'all 10,000 apiece. That would have gave me Big Dog. You know who gave Big Dog, though? You know who gave Big Dog? Phaedra. Phaedra. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all tired and y'all through. Y'all tired and y'all through. Phaedra said, I'm not going to let no bitches like y'all say I'm not going to do what I said I'm going to do. And what did she do? She cut the check. She cut the check. It was over $60-something thousand for a cure for Jackie patients. Cure for Jackie. Anybody who worked on Jackie, that was the name of it. A cure for Jackie. She played Big Dog. She played Big Dog. She didn't throw her and hold over nobody's head or nothing like that. Baby, she went into her purse and wrote the check. $60-something thousand. She cut the check. She cut the check. Salute the real bitches. Salute. You tired and you through. And the thing is, Big Mama, don't start it off next, Miss Stevie. I'm talking to you, Stevie. Miss Mama, Big Mama, don't start it off next season trying to write the check. Right? If you was gonna do it, you would have did it this time. If you was gonna do it, you would have did that. Like, it's too late. If you really let $150 come in the way of you giving the scholarships to those 2 medical students that was on that stage, or anybody, baby, it was whatever. Baby, your heart was not in the right place. You wanted to come in there, you wanted to show up, and you wanted to show out. That's what you wanted to do. Your heart was not in the right place. You came in there trying to be petty. You came in there trying to be petty, baby, and you are a
nasty, nasty bitch.
A nasty, nasty bitch. You and Mimi. You and Mimi. And then Mimi says, well, everybody didn't buy a ticket based on the conversations with Brandy and the other ladies. And Toya said, Brandy bought a ticket. Brandy bought a ticket. Brandy bought a ticket.
Loser.
Loser. Mimi, you just flopping. Before you come to somebody, make sure that you have your facts. You flopping. And I feel like the people be trying to go up for you because they feel sorry for you, but you flopping. Then she went on to say that Torya has something against her.
Bitch, goodbye.
Didn't I tell you she was going to try to flip it? Didn't I tell you she was going to try to flip it? Girl, stop.
Saying in my mother face. I hate that.
I hate that shit. Brandy bought a ticket the same day. Guess who else bought a ticket the same day? Mimi and Steve. She bought a ticket the same day. Angel and Bernard as well. Girl, Mimi, stop playing in my face, girl. You started with Torya episode 1. I told y'all, I see it. Mimi, I told you, I told y'all episode 1, I see it. The way that she was talking to Torya. I see it. I see it. I seen you and your husband from the door. And I'm not talking about the door at a Med Gala, baby. I'm talking about since y'all came over there at y'all, what's it called? Whatever the event that y'all threw, the bullshit ass event that y'all threw. Okay? Quad and Angel came in with their wearable art. Meh. It really wasn't giving nothing. It really wasn't giving nothing. Okay? King came in. He was dressed similar to Shamar. Shamar looked better in the outfit. I think that King's blazer had more detail to it. But Shamar's stood out because he had like a lot of stuff on his lapel. And it seemed like his lapel kind of matched the dress that Brandy had on. They look good as a couple together. Thank you for the super chat, Sweat Connection. She's like, boy, you don't miss any of the details. Mimi is a white woman, and we see her for her works. Of course, I told y'all love to call about colorism. But baby, when it comes to light-skinned Mimi, people don't say nothing. Is it because she don't got green eyes? Because she don't got green eyes, that people don't see her colorism? I don't know. Shamar look good. He always look good. The so-called doctor should have donated the most fake asses. Right. Right. Okay. And so then we get Jackie, Curtis, Kane, and Quad. So, okay, they over here in a little huddle. You know, they claim he a coach, child. Okay. And he said if what I said offended, and Jackie waited until Jackie can I ask y'all a question? And be honest. Be honest. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Okay? I'm gonna say it and I ain't gonna take it back. You let me know if y'all agree. Did Jackie give y'all abused woman? Jackie give me that she over there getting, I don't know. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Jackie give me that she over there getting beat on. Jackie give me that she over there getting beat on. I know the signs. I know the signs. Put a 1 in the chat if you see it. She give me that she over there getting beat. I feel like that she over there getting beat. I'm sorry. That's what I see. That's what I see in the way that she moved. Q say a little bit halfway. I don't know. Not your twin mama say no. Oh, baby, she give me over there. No, she just miserable. I see abusive woman, child. Probably emotionally though. No. See, y'all don't know it. See, it could be right in front of y'all. It could be right in front of y'all. That's why you're supposed to ask your sister sometimes, is he hitting on you? Go just ask your sister one time, just right out of the blue. Just before you and your sister get out the car, when y'all go to the grocery store or whatever, y'all go to Sam's Club or Costco, way before she get out the car, say, I gotta ask you a question. Is he hitting you? And see what she say. If she break down or something. She probably try to laugh it off at first, but it's gonna be like a nervous laughter, and then she gonna start crying. That's why she's so mean. I'm telling you, I see it. She waited until she get through and she had to jump in. She said, it's not if we offended, we did offend. Okay. And so Curtis said, I am sorry. You know what I'm saying? He just wanted to get them to look at it. It was his attempt to get them to look at it a different way. He said, we all have our beliefs, and I have my way, and y'all have y'all way. To me, I feel like Curtis was standing into the shit, in my opinion. I feel like he was standing into it. And to me, I'm not moved. I'm not moved. To me, I feel like Curtis should have had Quad and King over for dinner, right? Because this is more personal because Jackie is her doctor. You get what I'm saying? This is too close to home. This is too close to home. This is this girl's doctor, right? And so Quad said that King said that he accepts the apology, but he don't want to hear this type of rhetoric coming from Curtis again. Right, Curtis wasn't helping. Just apologize and shut the fuck up. Right? Just apologize and shut the fuck up. Curtis said what he said. That's true. You think Curtis calls Jackie scrambled eggs like Phaedra did, Kenya? I don't think that he called her scrambled eggs. I think that he would be over there saying, you ain't no mother. You ain't no mother. How you know you ain't no mother? That's what I think he'd be over there saying. Well, I don't think you could tell me about my child because you ain't no mother. Well, this is my child. I think that he'd do stuff like that to her. Okay? If I'm Quad, okay? If I'm Quad, Jackie won't be able to give me a cough drop. She won't be able to give me a cough drop no more if I'm Quad, okay? And this is the thing, Jackie, you need to lead the show, baby, because this is just not a good look for you. First, Black women be lying about the pain that they're going through when they're pregnant. And then the ones who can't get pregnant are living in sin because their house not in order. Y'all let Jackie work on y'all? Y'all let Jackie work on y'all? Thank you for the super chat, Jerry I. He said, this is about the third time Quad is about to be unmarried. The medicine, my love. We have to have a serious convo about kicking her off the show. But she was only married one time. She was only married one time, Jerry I. Yeah, Jackie's energy is too dark. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's witch vibes. Quad should have known better. Hell no. What? Say it louder for the MRs in the back of boy. Say what? Say what? Yeah, Jackie just won't be working on me. Jackie won't be working on me, okay? So now we get to the gala, okay? The artists at the gala were really doing an amazing job. The artists at the artists at the gala, they were really doing their thing. Maybe some of them, the $15,000 went to paying the artist that was there. I remember, did y'all watch George Floyd funeral? I watched George Floyd funeral. You know I'm a Black Panther at heart. I'm a Black Panther for real. I remember they was doing I think they did a selection from the choir, and it was a man who came out there or whatever, and he was drawing like with a piece of chalk or something at the funeral, and he did something. And by the time, I don't know if they were saying a speech or a poem or something, but it was a man out there, and he was drawing something on the funeral. And at the end, I'm like, what is he doing? And at the end of the poem or the selection from the choir, whatever they did, he flipped it upside down, and it was a picture of George Floyd. Did y'all see it? Did y'all see that? I will never forget that. Put a 4 in the chat if you've seen it. I watched George Floyd from the Al Sharpton preach. Do you remember that? Madison Hawley? It was his profile. Yeah, it was a picture of, it was a picture of his profile. It was black and white. It was what we see on the shirts. It was what we see on the shirts. George appreciate we should add Kenya to the show. Please don't. Please don't. As I would say, okay, Ali remembered. Okay, yeah. See, I remembered. I was like, see, that was nice. Yes, Madison. Yes, I do. See, the artist did. Tammy said that she's seen it too. Yeah, the artist was the artist at this event. They was doing their thing. Okay. So Torya ended up. Simone ended up speaking life into Torya. Let Torya know she did an amazing job. Don't worry about the shit talking from them bitches in the corner. Okay, she said, you did it, baby. You did it. You don't got to be defensive, and I'm proud of you, sis. I'm proud of you, sis. She was speaking life into her sister. That is womanhood. That is sisterhood. Okay? And so Torya get on stage. She give out the scholarships. It was $5,000 a piece to the girls. She asked a group of women to come and stand behind her. Now, why did Mimi get on stage? And I'm fair. Why did Mimi, Brandy, and Angel get on stage if all they did was buy tickets? Why did they get on stage? I would say, wait a minute. Because, Miss Stevie, Big Mama would have jumped on Eugene, baby. Because before, I probably would have let Angel and Brandy on stage. But Mimi, I would have stopped her from coming off the stage. Wait a minute, baby. You don't go here. You don't go here. You don't go here, baby. Okay? Torya said that she wanted to thank the founders, and she wanted to thank them for coming. And she let the recipients know that the scholarship money came from all of the women. Okay? And then Heavenly asked for the mic. Okay? Heavenly said that she know that they gave Torya a hard time. But girl, you did this. You couldn't have done a better job, and you couldn't have picked better recipients. And she gave her praises. She gave her praises and said, Torya, you did this, baby. And then they ended up doing a group hug. And Heavenly said that if she had to grade Torya, she would have gave her an A+ for the event, but an F for conduct. I'm giving Torya an A for conduct. Because Torya's conduct, it was an F for conduct because y'all was trying to sabotage the event. Y'all was trying to fuck over the event. Torya get an A for conduct from me. She held it close to her heart. Baby, if she didn't, girl, Torya did the thing. Okay? Now, I don't know if y'all noticed that all of a sudden, since Mimi Boss gave Torya her praises, Mimi had to admit that the event was nice. I give credit where credit is due. This event was nice. But before she was talking shit about the event. But when Heavenly gave her praises, all of a sudden now you want to give your praises. And to see, that's what I don't respect about Mimi. Because she came in so team heavy. And which is so crazy because last year you came in through Sweet Tea. And Sweet Tea and Heavenly was feuding. But you couldn't wait for Sweet Tea to get out the picture so you could be up under Heavenly. Right? And I feel like that Mimi tried to prove her loyalty to Heavenly. Right? But at the end of the day, Torya and Heavenly have a history. They might fight and forgive each other at the end of the day, but you, on the other hand, you're not on their level. So it's like she's adopting beefs and using it towards Torya. And then when the girls make amends, it's like she's trying to slide in too and be like, okay, I'm good with it. Girl, bye. God, bye. And Torya even said on Watch What Happens Live, Mimi made too many assumptions about me, and she don't even know me. Girl, please. Okay? So then, Michael is there with his girlfriend. Michael, because Simone bought 10 tickets. Simone bought 10 tickets. Okay? Michael is there with his girlfriend, and so he went and talked to his mama. She just with the winning team. They lost, baby, because they wanted the girl to fail, and she won. She won. And I'm gonna show you how else she won too. I'm gonna show you how else Heavenly lost too. Okay. Mike was there with his gal. Okay. And so he said, Mama, guess what? I didn't speak to, and he wouldn't even say her name, but he was talking about Big Heavy. He was talking about Big Heavy. Okay. And I saw somebody on Twitter say this morning, Heavenly kids will never disrespect Simone. And this is where y'all kill me because y'all always want to start at B. Y'all always want to start at B. But you're right. Heavenly kids will never disrespect Simone because Simone will never give Heavenly kids a reason to disrespect them. She will never give them the reason to disrespect them. And I said it. If you go watch the review, I said it. At Angel Scrub lunch, Heavenly said, I'm sorry for what you're dealing with in your household. And that was a shot at Michael. That was a shot at Michael. That was not a shot at Cecil. I told y'all when it happened. That was a shot at Michael. I'm sorry for what you did in your household. Baby, she said that there was a shot at Michael wanting her to pay for him to go to law school and get him a new car. That's what she told him. That's what she told Heavenly. If she wanted to go at Cecil, she would have said Cecil. She said it before, but that was a direct shot at Michael. And the truth be told, I would much rather pay for my child to go to to go to law school and buy him a new car than having to bail him out of jail for trying to run over a police officer.
You can't win this one, Boopy.
You can't win this one, Boopy. You can't win this one, Boopy. I want it, Boopy. My child is asking me to pay for him to go to medical school and asking me to pay for him a new car. Your son is out here trying to get bailed out of jail for over here trying to run over a police officer. I want it, Boopy. I want it, Boopy. I did. I want it. Simone even said on Watch What Happens Live that Heavenly have requirements of them, but she doesn't follow the requirements because when she get to talking about everybody. When she get to talking about everybody. That's okay, good boy. She has one son going to med school, but that doesn't take away that maybe they have to get that the other one is around here driving like here and home. Yes. Thank you for the super chat, Miss Trees 4878. She said $5,000 is disgraceful. Disgraceful. Ladies of their caliber should be able to raise and donate much more. If Phaedra raised $100,000, they would have. If Phaedra would have raised $10,000, they would have shamed her. Yeah, they would have. They would have. But Phaedra was trying to tell the women, think bigger, think higher. We have a cause. Think higher. Okay? Simone said that she ain't fucking with Heavenly. Heavenly said that Simone be mad forever and she loves to hold a drug and drag shit out. And I'm not like that. And you don't do it, Heavenly, because this is the thing. Heavenly behaves the way that she behaves because of two reasons. She's trying to pop on TV and she knows the women will forgive her. Right? So it's similar to what goes on with Tamar and her sisters, right? She dragged them because they're her sisters, and she know at the end of the day that they're going to forgive her, right? And another thing, this whole season, and the crazy part about it is that Heavenly took that shot at Michael for Cecil at the beginning of the season, telling Simone and Torya to don't go at Heavenly with her son. Don't go at him. That is a class act. That is a class act. The fact that Heavenly went through this season without any of the women really bringing up her children. The women, Torya kind of touched on it a little bit, but she didn't really go after her children. She didn't really go after her child. Heavenly would have came for their neck. And for that, I want to give the women of this show a salute. Salute the real bitches. Girl, I don't even have to stoop that low with you and go for your child. I don't even have to stoop that low with you. And shit, that was pretty much the episode. I don't give a damn about Quad and King at all. I don't give a damn about Quad and King at all. Okay? This was a quick season, 14 episodes. Really? Thank you for the salute. Salute! Heavenly is a bully and Heavenly wants to pop off like that. Nene Leakes, and she hasn't had a real iconic woman for real. Trigger boy, Quar can go. Yeah, Quar can go. They scared of Heavenly. I don't think they is. Torya brought it up. Torya didn't bring it up. Did she bring it up? Toya said, she said, I heard that she was talking about my child. She said, I didn't bring it about your child. She said, keep my child name out your mouth. She said, how could we not talk about your child when you drag our whole families? But she didn't bring it up. She didn't bring it up. Good boy, this group give the Combs family way too much respect. Damon and Heavenly don't extend that same level of respect. They act like bullies. Right. This season was a wash. Married to Medicine is so hit or miss to me. Oh, JW. We got Shamar on the show. We got Brandy. Okay. Listen. Let me see. I like the addition of Shamar and Brandy. I think they'll be good. I wish they had more time. Angel can go. Contessa can forever go. Contessa can stay gone. And I'm really hopefully Heavenly wins something, child, so the bitch won't come. She be getting on my nerves. It ain't that she get on my nerves. She just do too much. Andrew Gabor explained your issue with Mimi. I'm deeply concerned. I don't have an issue with Mimi. I saw the way that Mimi was moving at the beginning of the season, and I was correct. I saw the way that Mimi and Steve was moving at the beginning. She'll pick me. She wanted to have Mimi has an issue with Toya. I wanted her to explain her issue with Toya. I seen her coming for Toya at the beginning of the season, baby, and I was correct. I don't have an issue with her. She got enough. Thank you for the super chat, Swaz Canal. She said, we're doing a review of the Oscars and Tiana Taylor Chandler in the spirit of Lil Mama running on stage like she won something. To be honest with you, Swaz Canal, I didn't even see the Oscars. I didn't even watch them. Torya kicked her out of her party because she was talking shit. And she didn't kick Torya. She didn't kick her out the party. She didn't kick her out the party. She left because her boss left. Let's be clear. She was talking shit. She called her out at her party, and she didn't really kick nobody out the party. Mimi left because her boss left. Tell me something. Where your boss at? I saw the way that I seen the way that Mimi moved the first season and didn't like her. Deeply concerned over a reality show person is crazy. Mimi has real issues affecting families. For that alone, I want her to stay. Oh, Alexa, baby, she gotta go. She gotta go. She gotta go, Alexa. I'm sorry. I don't think that she got no real issues. Child.
Get that bitch out of here.
Get her out of here, child. I'm loving the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season. It's slow, but it's good. It's cute. Heavily gone too far. At first, it was playful. It was being done for the show. Now, Heavily gets the kick out of disrespecting most of the cast. Right? She do. I think Heavily is fine, but she needs someone to truly match her energy like Mariah did. Toya isn't scared of Heavily, but she can't wrap her up like Mariah did. She can, but she can. I believe she could. I watched until I realized Miles had performed already. I did see Ryan get his award. Good boy, I was disappointed in not seeing Garcelle at the Oscars last night. Why would Garcelle be at the Oscars? You was really upset? What reason would Garcelle be at the Oscars unless she was selling Mama Tina gumbo outside at the red carpet? The Oscars are for real actresses. Garcelle can't even book a Tyler Perry movie. Child, please. And I didn't bring Garcelle up. Y'all brought Garcelle up. S12, but they brought Garcelle up. Garcelle was at the Lifetime Movie Awards. Child. Garcelle was being a groupie all weekend, posing with every celeb she came in contact with at the pre-Oscar party. Child. Garcelle was in Spider-Man. Child. She's being facetious. Garcelle always catches a straight, bless her heart. Couldn't go live without mentioning Richie. They put it on the thing. Mimi and Steve says, if Mimi and Steve coming back, I'm not watching the show next season. I'm not. Was Fancy invited? She was invited to the Vanity Fair after party? I don't know. Garcelle could have paid for the scholarships. Could she? I think she went to the pre-party or something. I saw her in Zendaya. That was last weekend. Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. He said, good boy, I was so embarrassed for Tiana. She ran up on stage, put that white man in the headlock and grabbed an award like it was hers. Oh, God. She don't know how to act. There you go. Here you go, Richie. Here you go. Where did Torya do so good that was lackluster? All of them doctors in ATL, and she only raised $10,000 when last year they gave $100,000. It's straight crazy because they wanted her to fail. They wanted her to fail, baby. Go get your people. Who my people? TT was turned up. It looked like she was trying to fight on the red carpet too, child. But I'm gonna watch it. I gotta record it. Okay. Who is this Tiana person? I thought that Tiana was a producer the way that she was holding the Oscar. Child, Torya doesn't have the connections with the doctors. And neither Dina. Let's be clear. Torya didn't have them, and neither did Jackie. Neither did the doctors have the baby. The only reason why they raised $100,000 last year was because Phaedra gave around what, 60, almost $70,000.
Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that.
That was the only reason why. That was the only reason why. That was the only reason why. Because the goal, I think that the goal that they had last year was $5,000, and Phaedra said $5,000. Bitches like y'all raising $5,000, girl. I'm Phaedra Parks, girl. Let's get $100,000 over here. All right, but yeah, that was the episode. Good boy, did you hear Andy say that he wants to donate to the same charity next season? Well, he said that he wants to donate to the charity next whatever the Med Gala thing was going to be. He said that he said, I didn't say I was going to show up now. He said, I didn't say I was going to show up to no nigga. Okay? He said, I will donate money to the event because y'all are really doing stuff for a good cause, but they just niggering it up. But it seems like Torya really got into Mimi's ass at the reunion because Andy said, baby, that Torya got on his nerves. He said, baby, you did a good job, girl, but you was in my ear. You was in my ear. Torya was getting that bitch together. Torya was getting her together. Get that bitch together.
Sip it, bitch. Sip it. You're dead in my book.
You dead in my book. Okay? But y'all, that's all I got. I donated some of my money to a charity, and it was bid in a silent auction. So many things could have been done to raise money. They need to let Torya host again. She did a good job. The reunion about to be right. You think so? It's only going to be 2 episodes. Well, Andy said it's going to be a supersized reunion, so you know that means I went 15 minutes. I don't like when we get supersized. That's more good. Not a Mimi fan. Get her up out of here. Do Ladies of London, how many episodes is it, y'all? It'd be a lot for me to watch a show. How many episodes is it? The hate for Mimi is so strong. Who hate her? Who hate her? I just don't like her or her husband. Justice for Savannah, baby. Just 3 episodes. Okay, I don't see. That's all they need, 2 episodes. Okay, we'll see. It's only 3 so far. That's true. Silent auctions are yes. Ladies of London is fun. Funny, okay. You and your followers. I don't hate her. I don't pay attention to her. She's dead to me. I just don't think that she's a good fit for the show. I just don't think that she's a good fit for the show. I don't. All right. Justice for Diana Beverly Hills, right. Good boy, I'm going to pray for you. The Mimi haters real. Baby, what hate? Y'all bring her up more than I do. It's so funny. Y'all love to say colorism, but ain't said nothing about Mimi, child. After Michael B. Jordan won last night, all of a sudden he looks attractive to be. Oh, what y'all think about Lori Harvey? And she over there with the other boy that don't got no Oscar. Oh, Lori. I don't dog her every time. If I dog her, it's because of what she did on the TV screen. I want to know why George just can't watch these shows without forming attachments to them. It's deeply conservative, laughing my butt off. No, he's not Beard. Justice for NECA. Why didn't they auction off Angel to the highest DL man? My God. Oh, Diana was good, Dr. Do It Yourself. She was. Diana was good TV. I love her look-a-lip self. Kept on licking her lips. And she, you know, Diana and Diana and Mimi, they both got something in common. They both got something in common. Both of their husbands is dead. I think she mad, Lord. Her, you think she mad? After Michael B. Jordan won, baby, the price went up, baby. I want him now. Oh, wow. But I thought you said that you were celibate. Jumping. But these people tell you anything, okay? But y'all, thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support, and I will see y'all later. Adios.
Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it.